Dog, look at this.
Hey, yo.
Holy shit.
What? That's crazy as hell.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I thought you was exaggerating, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, what the fuck we gonna call this podcast, bro?
Bro, we need to think of a name.
Nigga, squid and shrimp. I'm the squid, you the shrimp, nigga.
Nah, I'm not no shrimp, nigga.
Why I gotta create the name?
Because it's your podcast.
I guess we just gonna call it motherfucking Outspoken Introverts. Yep.
There we go.
That's valid.
I like
That's
that.
valid. That's valid.
That's clean. Clean.
I don't even know what type of intro to give this bitch. I don't know.
Hey, yo. Welcome to the Outspoken Introverted Podcast. Introverts Podcast, we here.
Nigga, that's the intro, bro. That's perfect for the first
What's
one.
up? We here.
It's perfect
We
for
here.
the first one, bro.
First episode, bro. What we talking about, Lennon? Let's talk to these folks.
So, coming of age, bro. Nigga, becoming like adults. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah. This sucks.
This shit is ass.
It's horrible, bro.
It sucks.
Fresh
Oh my god.
high school graduates, and life is not going well at all.
Like
It's not it.
every turn something is unexpectedly happening. I mean, my life isn't the worst, but like it could be better. The one thing that I think the biggest trip up for me was middle school. Honestly, like,
Middle school. Oh, you just want to do a whole school recap type?
bro, middle school, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, middle school, this nigga's going through it. He was going through it, bro.
Dog, it's I don't know, like depression, and then after I got over depression, motherfucker, it was so bad, bro. Beef after beef, and
Bro,
niggas getting
unnecessary
bullied
beef.
and shit. I don't know. It was ridiculous. That girl still didn't follow me back when I followed her.
For real?
Exactly. Yeah, she did.
Wait, who girl?
You know that one girl I told you I was trying to fix bonds with?
Oh,
Yeah.
she did?
Yeah, she ain't follow me back. I'm
That's weird.
gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see. Because honestly, I ain't been paying attention to social media and all this other stuff. I just been trying to work. Honestly, like,
Okay.
bro, and Instagram and everything else been more active than it has been ever. And
Yeah.
I still don't feel like I still don't care. I'm still
It's
like, bro, because I think it's just like we're at the point in life where it's like, damn, nigga, I just want some money, man.
yeah, for sure.
I
Bro,
was
as soon
I
as
was some
quarantine
money
hit,
so
I
I
was
could
like,
go
man,
out, bro.
money. That's all I need
Exactly,
right now,
bro.
bro.
Cause I just want money. I don't play video games, and I want to enjoy my life and shit. A lot of the things that niggas supposed to do in life is kind of just like pressure. Like,
Yeah.
bro, going to college, nigga. Listen, bro. I know, like, my family, like, my grandma, she was talking to me the other day. She was like, yeah, like, we already know, like, you're college ready, you know, because, like, I've always been an intelligent nigga, right?
Yeah, pretty smart.
And they were talking to my cousin. They were like, yeah, he's not like that with school. So we told him he needs to go to trade school, but he keeps wanting to go to college. I'm like, well, I mean, he's 14, so I mean, shit. Because the thing is that when I was 14, I was already up there. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the whole college thing for everybody is cap, bro.
That's cat for sure.
Do you know?
No way.
Bro, that whole debt thing is stupid as fuck. You go to school for 4 years, 4 years of your life, 4 years
Yep.
of you doing work, of
Stressing.
doing the papers, doing all that. I can understand paying the professors. I can understand paying for a new education.
Yeah.
I don't get why the fuck that 48% of the money only goes towards that education.
Only
Like,
48%, bro. And it's
what
a
the
lot of
fuck?
money.
What
It's
y'all
not,
doing with the 52%? Y'all
it's not no small money, bro. Like, we're talking about like 10K or higher, bro. For a
exactly,
good
bro.
college, if we're being real.
Bro, like, because some people end up in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
what is it? Listen, bro. The other day, talking to grandma again, right?
Yeah.
She said that she has a friend who's been paying off student loans for 15 years. 15, nigga.
For what? 15 years,
15
bro?
years, bro.
I'd be sick.
And here's my thing
No,
though,
sir.
is that, like, bro, college graduates are starting to make less money than they used to, and it's kind of
Yeah.
just an expectation that you go to college anyways. And see, here's the thing. Even like rich
Yeah.
ass people, like rich billionaires, they be like, "Oh yeah, college is unnecessary." Look at Bill
Bro,
Gates,
a whole bunch of them say that. They be like,
Elon
yeah, college is
Elon
not
Musk,
it,
all
bro.
that. My thing is that I don't hate college. I don't hate the idea of college. I mean, for the common person, if you go to college, the chances of you getting your money up are a lot higher than if you didn't go
Yeah,
to college. But if you're
for sure.
somebody who's like really has a mission, some type of thrive, some type of goal, you invent some shit, or you a genius, my nigga, and you already know that you don't need college to have impact in
Yeah.
society, you good to go. You ain't even got to do none of that. But it's kind of just like that's some bullshit. I'm keeping it real. That's some bullshit. I don't like the idea.
Yes.
And bro, because here's the thing: is that it's expected that you go to college, but we still paying a fuck ton of money to go to college.
Exactly.
I should
They
not
don't never
have
want
to
to talk
like,
about the debt, bro.
bro. A semester for like certain colleges is like buying a brand new fucking Camaro,
Yeah. For sure.
dog. And
And like, I would love to say like college is worth it at times, but like, bro, most of the time, some people go to college, bro. You get out, you're not guaranteed a job. It's
exactly,
like you have a chance. They be like, oh yeah, do you have work experience, bro? I've been in school for 4 years. What do you mean work experience? I've been studying for 4 years, bro. It makes no sense at all.
and what I really hate though is like whenever I get ads for like certain colleges, and they're like, yeah, and you can get on the job experience and this and that. I'm like, bro, that's great and all, but y'all know that y'all are not gonna accept everybody that applies.
They're not.
Like, the thing is that you'd be better off going to trade school, becoming a plumber, electrician, any of those. You'd be
Yeah.
guaranteed to make more money in a shorter amount of time.
Honestly, like it's just a known fact at this point. Like trade school is like the best option for most people, or in the best. It's better than college in most situations. To be honest, that's just
Like,
how it is, though.
I don't know. I was thinking about doing fucking trade school myself, but at this point, it's like I've academically hit every mark. It's just,
Yeah.
it's kind of like I gotta keep going. I guess I don't know. I'm not. I'm not feeling it. I'm not
You're at the
feeling
point where it's like any college concept is like you kind of got played though at the end
it. Exactly. That's why I
because of
gotta.
your whole situation.
Yeah, I gotta take a fucking year out. But I mean, it's still. I don't like the idea that because here's the thing: is that there are people getting into colleges that are not nearly as gifted as I am. But
Yeah,
it's either because they're good at athletics, or
true.
naturally their family already has some type of connection to get into that college. And I'm sitting over here like, fuck am I gonna do on academics?
Yeah,
What am I gonna do? Like? It's ridiculous. And then I have asthma too, so I can't even get in with the military. It's
true.
just
It's like you can't get in with military. You can't get in with sports too much because that's always a danger there. It's just like
it's just such an L. But I would say like coming into adulthood isn't the worst thing ever because like bro, having the freedom to just like go anywhere. Like hold on, bro. Like just got a
yeah,
whip like a couple of days ago, nigga. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling greater than ever. Having the freedom to just go where you want to go and knowing that
yeah,
like if you even if you have a basic level job, like it's you're still gaining experience. So it doesn't matter if you're not making six figures. Like you're
yeah.
you're still like you're making your own money. You don't have to ask anybody for certain things, and like you can go where you want to go. And
True. Yeah,
it's just like it opens opportunity. So going to adulthood isn't the worst thing. It's just that the downside is that if you really want to fit in with society and do what your parents say or motherfucker what it's supposed to be done, like you're gonna end up taking a massive L in like the first 6 to 10 years of you going to college.
yeah. Like right, especially after college start. After college ends, you still gonna be kind of beat because like yeah, that debt is and it's like yeah, get to paying my money. I need that right now. The government like yeah, go ahead, slide me all that.
And then the thing is that the debt will build up over time,
Oh yeah,
depending on the interest, depending on how much you make, and it's just like it's ridiculous. Because the thing is that you directly like if you directly get out of college, you get a job and you work like if you have a really good job, a six-figure job, and let's say you're doing like some technology shit, right? Because that's the biggest thing to do right now. That's the money way for real.
yeah,
That like you have to get out either find a job in like 6 months if you can, possibly, because if you're not working in some type of IT or anything like that, then you're wasting your degree, and also that that debt's not gonna pay itself. So you have to get a job quick as hell as soon as you get out of college. You have to be able to pay all of this off and not be able to have certain amounts of money to do things. Because the thing is that entry level jobs from college, you earn around like 45,000 to 60,000 for most entry jobs after you get a degree.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with like these colleges. These colleges know that like it's gonna take you a long ass time to pay that off. Because first of all, most people who get out of college are grown ass people. They already have to pay for apartments, car note, fuck, so much, like monthly bills,
insurance, all that. You got natural tax coming out of your paychecks every month. Just regular stuff.
Exactly. Like if you're a normal like in American household, like I know that like for our generation, we ain't even gonna have TVs like that in our houses. That's just there's no point in having a TV. Like you can have a TV, but there's no point in getting a fucking television provider, because motherfuckers were raised on YouTube and you got Netflix and stuff like that. So
all the streaming services.
There's cheaper alternatives instead of doing that, right? But if like let's say you're like in college right now and you're like in your late 20s and you're about to graduate, bro. Like first of all, you're facing big ass debt. I already know, like, based on the basic level, you already paying $1,000 a month to just basically live and have everything that you have,
which is very OD.
Exactly. So after that 1,000, what's left over, you got to give to the college, and you might not be able to eat at that point. Like there was one girl who got her master's degree, and she was like, I paid off over $200,000 in college debt, and I did it all within the time that I did it. I did it all within the time that I was in college. And she said that what she did is she worked 2 jobs, and she only got to sleep like 3 to 4 hours.
Like, bro, that's not living, bro. That's not a way to live, bro, at all.
That takes extreme determination.
It do.
And that means that she's dedicated to her degree. Because you spent 8 years going for your degree. You work 2 jobs. So you have to study, work.
Hey, bro, I know she had no social life, bro. She was just studying and working,
exactly. Bro. And see, that's the thing. Whenever people go to college, that's another problem. That's the biggest bait, is the lifestyle that comes with.
They try to sell you on it so much. Exactly. And be like, you're gonna love living on campus, bro, because of the lifestyle, bro. Studying, classes, that's always the thing. That's the main reason I'm there.
Exactly.
Like you have to find a way to balance it, or you either gotta get stuck in one, and then you can't do good in the other, bro. It's just messed up, to be honest.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like, unless you live with the person you go to school with, you are not gonna be steadily able to talk to them. There's just no way. Maybe you can text them a little bit, but bro,
to be honest,
if you're in college, you go be studying like a motherfucker, or either you paying somebody to do your stuff, and that's expensive. That's out the ass already from college, and college is literally just like being a rapper. Because the thing is that the reason I say this is because, listen, rappers, they sell you on a lifestyle, right? They're like, I got all these big chains, all these bad bitches, all these bad niggas. I mean, I got
all these what?
I got a crazy foreign truck. They go off, right? In a Lambo truck, like, right? So it's like, damn, I want to be a rapper. I want to get into that. But then guess what? You go to a label. You're like, okay, I'm getting a yo, I just got a $5 million deal, a motherfucking 10 mil deal. Yo, I'm the craziest artist out here. But the thing is that you owe these niggas that money back.
Yeah, it's not like you technically made 10 mil, but bro, you have to pay that back like immediately, or you're not making anything.
And then it's just a continuous cycle of motherfuckers selling a lifestyle, and then
people over
and then once people get baited into this lifestyle, they get fucked over by the amount that it costs to be able to keep that lifestyle or pay back what you need to pay back. It's dumb.
It's like all aspects of life just suck, to be honest.
I mean, education, it fucking sucks. It sucks that it costs so much to go to school, go to college, because course, this nigga got shit to do.
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, but like, of course it sucks to like, fucking like, bro. So you spent 4 years in high school. I already feel like I'm tired of school. I haven't done schoolwork in like 3 months. In the last like month and a half of school, I didn't have any work to do because I was already done. I was just like sitting around doing nothing. But now that I have stuff that I can do, I'd rather just do that. I mean, exactly. I don't have a problem with college because I know what it guarantees, and I know how to be like professional with certain things. But it's just like, dog, the time, the money, the effort. And then once you get out of college, some people are alumni. They come back, they say, yeah, this college was so great, and this and that. I had such a fun time here, and this and that. That's like 1% of the fucking student population, nigga, because their parents got banked.
Yeah, exactly.
No
it's
way.
People that set up before they got in, or scholarship people, obviously, or just people that like had connections, I guess you could say.
No cap, bro. Now let's talk about motherfucking high school, bro.
High school. Might as well start from the bottom. 9th grade, freshman year. Yeah, freshman year wasn't that bad.
Freshman year wasn't bad. I think I fucked around too much, but I mean, I'm a freshman. What do you expect me to do? See, because the thing is that coming out of middle school and being a nigga who got shitted on a lot, I got shitted on every year of middle school.
Every year, bro.
I got shitted on. It was like every 2 to 3 months something would come up. I couldn't breathe. Either
bro,
niggas.
It was 8th grade. You was doing so good, bro. Till like after Christmas break. March hit and you messed up. You really didn't mess up, but you got sort of baited into something.
I got caught up, bro. But 9th grade, because the thing is that 7th grade, I was like nobody, toned down, quiet, reserved, and I was just trying to get by with niggas bullying me. 8th grade, I don't have anybody bullying me like that really, and I'm one of the because the thing is back then I used to be one of the tallest niggas in the school.
Yeah, you was.
And because I'm an early bloomer. And I was like, dog, I get to high school, 9th grade, freshman. I'm looking at niggas I went to school with last year. I'm like, how is this nigga like 5'10"? I used to be taller than him. How did this happen in one summer?
Bro, I feel like I was like, that first month, bro, I felt little. I was like, man. You got the seniors, the sophomores, the juniors. They all just look down on you.
Oh yeah, Alfonso, you took time for you to catch up for real.
Yeah, I caught about like what
junior
October-ish, November-ish, like junior year.
Yeah, bro. Bro, but freshman year it was pretty alright. I would say the one thing, good. The one thing about freshman year, I don't think I even missed anything from it. Because
to be honest,
it's kind of ass. I was just like, I'm just trying to get through the motions. My GPA was the lowest that it had been all through high school, my fucking freshman year. But it's because like I had like a couple of C's, but I was still passing this shit. But
nah, freshman year is the first time I ever like gave up on a class, bro. Math 2, bro. I was bro, I can't do this at all, bro.
That class was hard. I was just lucky that I had David in that class because,
bro. Let me talk to them real quick, bro. They did me so dirty, bro. They had all my friends in one class. I had to take the class the next semester by myself. I met people in there, but I didn't want to bother them too much. I'm like, bro, I just met these people this year. Man, forget it. I'm just done. I used to be chilling in that class doing nothing. Like, bro, it was torture. Oh, God.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just lucky I had David in that class. And then Dev was there too, but that nigga Dev wasn't doing shit. Like, Dev would do the work, but he would not share nothing.
That sound like Dev.
I was just like, dog, whatever. So me and David did it together, and I was like, man. Because I ended up passing almost an A. Because I had a C in that class all year. And at the end, I was like, fucking balling. Because we were like, give us work. We was asking for work and shit.
Y'all was doing great.
Okay, but before we go to fucking sophomore year, the one thing I do want to shout out, though, is motherfucking Mr. Neil. That nigga was a dickhead, but keeping it 100. Hey,
he kept the work ethic that he gave us through there past the high school easily. I would not have been prepared at all.
On me, because man, like, bro, he giving us that work, especially towards the end of the year. I was like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? But he gave us so much work, and it was kind of like the pressure's on you to finish this shit.
Get it done. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna push you to do it. And I was like, oh, word. And I was doing all the work. And
His work wasn't hard. It wasn't too hard at least.
no, but like that ass, like doing that. Oh my god, that shit built my stuff up. Cause there are other people coming into high school talking about some doing one page is hard.
Yeah, this is so bad.
We did like
Bro,
three.
we was writing essays.
We
bro.
was doing like every day a page, 3 pages.
Like, damn
it
near.
was ridiculous. I was like,
Every day.
bro. And then see, now that we're out of high school, like my junior year and my senior year, I can write 1 pages like it's not. Like I've gotten so easy at being able to create detail in stuff like that.
Nowadays, it's like, bro, if you give me a topic I like, or I can make something out of, or I got enough information on it, I give you a page or 2 or 3 easily, and I'm gonna be good.
Right. I swear, bro.
Bro, like, we went to English, they be like, oh yeah, we gotta do a page. Be like, oh yeah, Mr. Neil make us do like 2 pages. I'm fine, I can do it.
Bro,
now I'm tripping.
Now sophomore year, this was the motherfucking grind year for me. My sophomore year was the grind year, bro. Cause I was doing wrestling. I had RTC. I was going crazy in the class because they didn't give me honors English, but I was in English every day doing all that work every time.
Oh yeah, they did give us both honors English, yeah, because the class was like
the class was full,
50 deep, bro, 50 people
class
in there. We all just standing there. They was like, yeah, y'all gotta get it out. It's too many people. I'm like, for real, like, you gonna do me like that? It was real hurt.
But yeah, like, bro, my sophomore year, I went hard as hell. As hell because I already had like junior classes, and then so after sophomore year was like fun though. Like it was fun even though like I was constantly doing stuff. So it was fun to always be around certain people. Like I remember me and Fonzo, like our RTC was a majority black when we came in, and then it became a majority Hispanic. And the thing is that they kicked they kicked a lot of the black people out. Yeah. But we were like some of the remaining ones, and we were like, they were funny as hell. They used to troll, and then so what we would do is we started trolling. And the things that they were upperclassmen. They were like juniors and seniors. We're sophomores doing this shit. We just fucking around, bro. It was so funny, bro.
We chilling in that class, bro.
Cause the thing is that like we stick out, and it's just like, bro, it's just too easy to just be funny and just fuck around, bro. We would go outside, bro. We would go outside. It'd be like 30 fucking degrees outside. And like, damn, it's hot out here.
Bro, it's hot. Y'all feel that heat, bro? It's hot out here, bro. I'm burned up. I'm about to sweat.
I remember one time we was lining up in the hallway. Dog, this shit was so funny. We was in formation, and we didn't have uniform on, but we was in formation, right? We was going down to like the auditorium or some shit. And I think it was Giselle, and she was like, you guys need to be quiet because other classes are going on and this and that. And then I was like, I don't give a fuck. That shit was so funny. Dog, everybody started laughing. It was so funny.
Bro, it's so easy because everybody in that class think they gotta be so uptight, bro. Like I get the whole point of the program, but like chill a little bit. Promise you, you're not.
We still in high school, bro. Like we, you know what I mean? We high schoolers. We have some fun with it. And see, the thing is that I think I was a little more bold in doing that type of shit than Fonzo was, because I don't know. For me, it's kind of just like, fuck it. If it's fun,
I'll just be sitting there laughing the whole time. Everybody be sitting there, oh, why'd you do that? I'd be sitting there laughing like, bro, that was what he said. Why y'all not laughing?
No cap, bro. No cap. And, yeah, I don't know. Sophomore year was fun.
Yeah, sophomore year is probably fun this year.
The thing is that junior year, like going into junior, because sophomore year is my grind year. But going into junior year, after, because I had gotten a job. I was working. I was talking. I had the girls on me, son.
Hey, he keep the girls on him, bro. He keeps them on.
I had the girls, son. But, and then, so I ended up, I had a girl I was about to date. I had a job. Yeah. I was in my junior year, and the thing is that my junior year was my hardest year, but it was easier than a standard junior year was because I already took the classes ahead of time. And my junior year was like, I was finishing off like all of my classes basically. And so I was at the top of the world, and then I moved.
Yeah, he had to move. The forced move.
I moved halfway through the year. Motherfucker, listen. My confidence is like up here. I'm feeling like the motherfucking king. I moved. that motherfucker down here, dog.
All the way back. It's like middle school.
I reset. I literally completely reset. I
Yeah.
became quiet again. I didn't want to be friends with nobody. I was like, I don't want to make bonds. I don't want to do any of this shit. And
Bro,
like,
it was like a bad thing to happen, but you got experience out of it.
exactly.
Like a lot.
And like, so I had to go through the rest of my junior year and my senior year in another fucking state, and that sucked like a motherfucker.
Dipped out on us.
And it's the lowest, and it's the low. It's like one of the states for the lowest education, so it fucks
Yeah.
up my resume because I'm used to North Carolina education. I was slandering their education. I was like, dog, the
Bro, we
senior,
used to slander NC every day.
the the senior work for motherfuckers that live in Arkansas is like being in ninth grade in North Carolina. I was like, bro,
Yeah, bad.
I literally had finished all my classes, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so y'all took away my Spanish class that I was supposed to take. I had it scheduled on my shit, but it was full or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So senior year, I didn't get to take it, so I got fucked out of college on that.
Yeah, out of NC colleges, because most NC
Yeah.
colleges need 2 foreign language or second level.
It fucking sucks. But the thing about it is that like I was like I had English and that's all I had left. If I took English in North Carolina, I would have been out of school in January. But since I took it in Arkansas, I wasn't out of school until May. I was like, dog, you're making me spend a whole year on an English class where he repeats the same principles over and over again for the whole year. I haven't learned a thing.
Be a year,
I
ever.
did. I did not learn a single thing in his class. It wasn't even an AP English class. If it was AP, I would have been like, oh, all right. It wasn't AP. It was regular English. I was like, but I passed AP English last year, AP Lit, and you're not gonna put me in the next AP? What's the point? Because I had an A in that class. I was like, okay, well, whatever then, I guess. And I took that class, and I was like, bro, online classes are ass. Online classes are so ass.
That last year with online classes, that was just not it at all, bro. I will finish the class, bro. Y'all see that bed back there, bro? I will finish the class, close my Chromebook, and I'm going to sleep every day.
I wouldn't even go to the classes. That's my problem. Is like, bro, if I'm in my own house, if I'm in my own house, and I'm a senior, I'm an 18-year-old senior. I'm not no damn 17-year-old senior. I'm 18. I'm legally a grown adult.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna sit there and listen to you repeat the same principles over and over again? I learned this when I was a freshman. And every time we do papers, my papers are more detailed than anybody else's. And he used to get annoyed with that because I would put in so much detail. I'm like, bro, am I like 14? Am I 15?
That's
like
hard,
what,
bro? This is senior classes, bro.
It's a senior English class. And the thing is that the AP class I had before was challenging, and it was an actual fundamental class to learn from. And then they put me in regular, and I feel like I'm a fucking kid again. I was like, dog, no. This is not even me being like narky or like, oh, I'm better than you because I'm a nerd ass nigga. No, bro. It's just literally, that's just how it is. That's literally how the classes work. And the thing is, I'm not the smartest nigga ever. I'm not. I just know that I'm intelligent. Fonzo, I know that even if you took the motherfucking class, like, dog, you would have been like,
really? Yeah, the way you described it, I probably would have been sitting in there like, all right, this class is a little bit too easy.
You would have been on zombie mode. That's what I was on. Because either I'd wake up in the morning and sit there in class, and he wants to interact with you, and I'm just like, dog, I'm not doing that. Your shit disconnected? Oh my god.
Nah, it was somebody calling.
Hey.
Like, no, sir, don't need no calls.
But let's talk about. Actually, I don't know if I'll make that in the other podcast because I want to talk about girls. We can talk about girls, but I don't know if I want to talk about.
Nah, we can do an in-depth episode on that. Probably that's a whole app, really.
That's really just a whole like. That's a whole horoscope, bro. That is huge. But
I'm really gonna be talking that episode. That's all him. If I could point the right way, yeah, that's all him,
bro.
But, yeah,
nigga, no, point the other way. You was right the first time.
Oh, for you? Oh, for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's all him.
But
what's up?
High school, I would the thing. Okay, so middle school motherfuckers is rude as hell. Middle school motherfuckers is, bro, they destroyed my personality. Luckily, I've been able to build some of it back up, honestly, but I'm still not who I used to be. I'm still not as talkative as I
Going
used to
to
be.
majority black ass Hispanic school, bro. Bullying, not bullying, but bro, you gonna get picked on somewhat. It's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, that's
It's like natural. It's just how black people are. It's
like,
think about some stuff. It's like, man,
bro. And the thing is that coming from a majority white school to a majority
yeah,
black school, it was a culture change. I'm lucky I have the be around black people and understand the culture and shit like that.
yeah,
But I didn't like getting bullied and shit, nigga. I didn't like that shit. I didn't like having to fight niggas. I didn't like having to do any of that. See, now I can defend myself. I don't have a problem with doing that. Because the thing is that when I was a kid, I was just like, I don't really like. I don't have a problem taking somebody to the ground. I just don't like the idea of trying to punch somebody in the face. Because I was like, if somebody did that to me, I don't think I'd like it, and I don't want to hit somebody in the face and get in trouble for it.
yeah. That's fair.
I always had like a struggle of dealing with that. But then I got into slap boxing, and I was like, oh. So that developed my confidence a little bit in that.
Yeah.
But see, the thing
Slap
about
boxing.
it, like, bro, kids now going to middle school. When we left our middle school,
Yeah.
our middle school became a damn IB school.
Magnet school. Yeah.
It,
Magnet school, STEM school type. Yeah. Did not like that at all.
because the thing is that they knew that we were the last badass kids that they would have to deal with. Because the kids that came under us, they were trying to be bad, but they didn't have that same energy. They didn't have that same.
It wasn't as
effect.
bad, to be real.
They was just chill. They was like regular ass kids. So when we left, us being the last bad class, the school converts, and the school is like just full of just
Magnet stuff now, like
regular
they got a
ass
whole.
kids.
They built a whole new hall for computer stuff. I'm like, that's crazy. Y'all couldn't do that while we was there, though. Mind you, hey, there was a D school. We brought them all the way back to like what, a B.
That is true. We flipped their grades for sure. Cause
Bro, their grade, the like majority grade of the school was horrible. We brought them all the way.
Because that's the thing is that our group, like our age group,
Yeah,
we were bad, but we were not fucking stupid though. That's the
yeah,
thing.
we weren't stupid. It was just people like to act up because I mean that's just how you are in middle school. You feel like you're free a little bit,
Exactly.
but shit.
And then it's just like, okay, well, now must the bad kids gone, because I know a handful of people that were in the grade under us, and I was like, oh, I can see why they would make the school nice now for them, because it's just like, the kids under. I'm not saying they're not, not to be feared, but like these niggas just never were a threat to anybody. And
Yeah, they're not like our class. We're like 6th grade we came in bad. 7th grade we're already bad, and then like
exactly
bad throughout the years. They weren't like that.
And see, because my thing is like, I wasn't that bad, but I used to just bully little niggas just for fun. And the thing is that I wasn't mean with it. I was just playing around,
Yeah,
and they would play around back. So it was like a chill little thing. But man, high school, I would say I like high school way more than I like middle school.
oh yeah, for sure.
High school is way more chill. The chances of you getting bullied are not that high, bro. And even if you do get bullied, bro, it's because you're either a super strange ass motherfucker, or you ugly.
Or you might actually. I won't say you might actually have a problem, but you had to try at least.
No, because here's the thing. Because
Fonzo,
here's the thing about the motherfuckers with problems. They have groups of people who like them. For example, like there were like, I know a fuck ton of like the Hispanic kids that went to our school who like had issues like a motherfucker, but they got hella fucking friends, because they don't give a fuck about their relationships at home, but they'll do shit to impress other niggas all the time.
Yeah,
exactly. And see, that's another thing in high school. Motherfuckers trying to fit in and be fake, bro.
it happens too much.
The thing is that if you naturally act like yourself, like if you be who you want to be, which is nigga, just be yourself. Cause you're gonna find people who are just like you. Like like motherfucking Fonzo, me, you, and David. Like Dev's the only person that stands out of our group.
Yeah, he stands out
But
a little. Most times he'll stand out. Like when it's just us, he won't stand. Well, he won't stand out as much. But like in public, I guess you could say he will stand out more.
yeah, cause we're more active around each other. Cause
Yeah.
been friends for so long and shit like that.
But like if you split us off in like other groups, Dev will be the one where you look at like, how did all of that happen? And he'd be like, I don't know.
Because the thing about Dev can interact with people. He's much more of an extrovert than he is like us. All three of us are fucking introverts. Like, and my thing is like, I'm at this point where it's like I'm kind of like an ambivert. I don't have a problem talking to new people. Like, I'll go up to somebody and talk to them, but I'm not gonna be the type of person to speak out in a whole group of niggas I don't know. That's just that's just how I am.
For me, I just feel like, bro, if I know I'm about to get tired of talking to people, bro, I'm like, nah, I'm just not for me, not right now.
Cause that is the thing though. Cause I get social drained. I literally get socially drained.
Yeah.
And I know certain people who are like Dev. Dev never gets socially drained. He
Dev
will
just
always
talks
be
bro.
he will always be wanting to do something or talk about something. So
Dev will talk until you tell him like, Dev, bro, shut up, please.
Exactly.
And even then, he won't stop.
He's the complete opposite. He mainly fits into our group because of like comedy wise and us knowing him for so long.
Yeah.
And it's just like, as long as you're naturally yourself, you go find people who fuck with you. That's just always how it is. You ain't even got to talk to nobody. But like, if you want to build a fucking bond with somebody that you don't like, because the thing about it is like, when I met you, Fonzo, I spoke to you first, and I was like, I know that you know David, because at first I didn't know what you looked like, but then when I found out your name, I was like, I know David knows that name, so go ahead, talk to him,
interact with him.
It's because I don't know, and I don't like. I understand that our group is small, like 4 people, because some people have like big ass groups of like 10, 12 niggas, and they don't realize that some of them niggas is never gonna be around again. Like they're not gonna always be there, because like, bro, I was talking to this, what is it? Whenever I hung out with my old friend that lives here, he had brought his friend that he had replaced me with, because that's what he told me. He was like, yeah, this is the dude I replaced you with. It's like this white kid named Daniel or whatever. I was like, okay. So I was seeing how he was, and I was like, oh. And they were like, yeah, there used to be a bunch of us together and stuff, and everybody moved away or got locked up and this and that. And that's the problem with certain big groups, is because you niggas try too hard to fit in, and when you try too hard to fit in, you influence other niggas in the group to do the same shit. And then so y'all all end up under the same umbrella doing the same stuff, being dumbasses.
Yeah. And together.
Exactly. And either y'all have to get away from each other, or y'all getting locked the fuck up, or niggas might even die. It's
I mean it happens. True.
And see, the thing is, like, I've never, like, out of all of our close friends, out of all the people we know, I have never been friends with like, none of our friends have died yet. And that's the thing. There are a lot of people who are our age, and they have friends who have died.
Like, there are people that died at our school, but I don't think I've ever had close connections to anybody that has died before, really, to me.
Exactly. And the thing is that we used to know a nigga who literally, like, fucking killed somebody. Like, we know a nigga who killed somebody. We were never friends with him, but we know who he is. We knew of him,
and we used to be around, technically.
Okay, see, and this is my biggest motherfucking tip, especially being a motherfucking teenager that's becoming an adult. Hang around niggas who are not like you. Don't do what they do, but just hang around them, because whenever you get that influence, a negative influence outside of like how you feel, because if it's not in your comfort zone to do shit, motherfuckers are not gonna force you to do shit.
Exactly.
So just ultimately,
real people won't force you to do nothing.
Exactly. Like, that's
a big point right there.
Like, because my thing is, whenever I hung out with the dude here, who was one of my old friends, like, I'm still friends with him now. He's gone down a different path in life. He's gone down a more rough, like, working back-breaking job making. I mean, he's making $19 an hour. That's bread, but like you can only do that for so long, and and then on top of that, he be selling dope. And the thing is that he be in gang shit. He got tats. He do all. He's going down a completely different path in life. But I still hang out with him because he's an old childhood friend, and because
Yeah.
of the influence he brings. I'm not gonna get caught up doing what he does, but being around other people who are not like you will really, really increase your knowledge as a person. Because if you're being around people who are trying to be hard or trying to like nigga, listen, I'm not the hardest person in the world, but like if you fuck with me, I got I'll lash out at you, because that's just how I am. And
Yeah.
and it's just like, and at the same time, I don't have a problem talking to other people, but the people who have like, and see, that's the thing though, like niggas who try to either fit in too much by being hard, or try to
Yeah.
just try and talk to everybody and make them uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
you form up friendships that are not that genuine because you're giving motherfuckers this fake little persona that you have going on.
Yeah.
So being motherfucking genuine and being around people who are not like you will help you. Like, I don't know, like be that whole being around people who are not like you, that shit is a big ass influence to
Oh
not
yeah.
do
To add on
bad
that point
things.
though, if you be around people that's not like you can learn from them to see what's good to do and what's not good to do. I mean, if you're dumb, you might end up doing whatever they do, and being stupid, you might go end up robbing the store and doing some dumb stuff. Y'all get arrested, and now you looking dope. But if you look at other people and be like, "Oh yeah, let me hang around this person. They cool, but I know they do this. I don't want to do that though. But I'm still gonna like stay around them because they cool, but not me. That's gonna be straight.
Yeah,
Learn
exactly.
experience.
Don't hang out with motherfuckers who are willing to lose everything over some tiny shit.
Yeah, that's another real good point.
Because, and see, here's the thing. Like, whenever I say that, like, bro, I'm not trying to be on like no fucking forex nigga type shit. But like, bro, you first of all, depending on what state you live in, nigga, listen.
Yeah,
If you if you live in Georgia or Florida, do not be around hard ass niggas who are willing to do shit to get themselves locked up, because they don't fucking play in those states. They do not play in those states. They will
you
lock you
know.
the fuck up for a long time. Cause here's the thing, motherfuckers will rob a store for $600, or even less than that, just a couple hundred, right? They'll rob
Yeah,
a gas station for like a couple hundred. But the thing is that the chances of them getting caught doing that shit is pretty high, actually, because a
yeah,
lot of, and and it's just like, either you gonna end up getting a bullet in your ass even if you strapped up, or you gonna end up going to jail for a long time. You gonna end up, because armed robbery and maybe even assault with a deadly weapon, nigga, if you willing to use it,
yeah.
those charges stack up, bro. And your ass gonna be looking at 10 years in prison, maybe even longer, 10 to 20, nigga, if you do some shit like that. And so
And then
my thing is like, why would you do that for a couple hundred? You can make way more money if you
also
just
a lot of stuff.
wait. Like, even if you work at a basic ass job, you can make way more money
Yes.
in that amount of time than robbing something real quick. Because motherfuckers are after quick cash. They're not
Yeah.
after long lasting cash. Like,
You don't ever want to work for their cash.
exactly. Like, they after quick cash, and that shit does not pan out. Do not do that shit. Try it, like, yeah, but hang around niggas who are negative influences, but do not let it actually influence you. Just understand why they do what they do, whether it's their
Yeah.
childhood, whether it's other niggas around them, or just they don't give a fuck about life. Because the thing is that if it's some childhood shit, understandable. They don't give a fuck about life. Okay, I get it. There's a lot of niggas who don't give a fuck about life. Because honestly, nigga, this shit suck. But
Yeah. Oh God.
and then
I wouldn't blame them, but
third of all, trying to fit in. That's my biggest thing though. The niggas who are trying to fit in and are willing to do crazy shit, those are the niggas you should try and discourage the most if you actually hang around niggas who do bad shit. And see, this is another thing for, this is for the girls though, because girls want to always be around hood niggas. Okay, you want a hood nigga. Do you want what comes with the hood nigga? I understand that they want the personality, they want somebody who's hard, but do you
yeah.
want a nigga who is willing to put his life at risk or get locked up for doing
Or
the
you
shit
put
he
them at
does?
risk.
'Cause-
Like especially like when it girls from the hood and they seen it, okay, that's cool. Yeah, you know what you're about to get into. when this girl's not from the hood and you say stuff like
Suburban.
that, it's like,
It's always the suburban girls, bro.
it's like, do you really know what you're getting into, or you just talking crazy? And then
Yeah,
it's a situation after you voted.
that's the problem though. Is that it's so idolized, like to be a gangster, or like,
Yeah,
and it's the same way with white people, but they're less penalized for it.
true.
Like cowboys, outlaws, they're
Yeah,
all big and celebrated, right? Back then, everybody hated them niggas. They're
true.
and our modern day thugs are the same way, but they're villainized because they're
Literally.
black. And so my thing is just like in black movies, there's a it's the same way it was for white people and outlaws. But in a
Yeah,
modern generation for black people who have more rights and more freedoms and better access to shit,
true.
it's like a whole it's a whole race to be with a thug ass nigga who makes a fuck ton of money and
Yeah.
who will take me out to do bad shit with him. You don't want to do that. I promise you, you do not want to do that.
No, not okay.
That is not something you want to
Yeah,
get wrapped up in. Cause if we being real, your nigga gonna die, he gonna get locked up, or you gonna get pregnant and he gonna leave you. That's just the way it pans out most of the time. And
like if you was for him to get locked up and you working doing all that by yourself, hey, bro, be my guest. You go have fun with that. But
exactly. And the thing is that there are so many girls now who are like getting pregnant as teenagers. Because the thing is that the older generations, yeah, they would have kids at like 18, 20, but they already
yeah,
had jobs. Or if they didn't have a
back then they
job,
had to be
they
prepared.
would get a job. And now they're at a point in life to where it's like either they went to trade school, college, or they did what they had to do. They balanced it out and they did it right. Motherfuckers getting pregnant at 15, 16. I've seen a 14-year-old couple with a child. And
Jeez.
dog, my thing is like, think. just
Forget
just think.
figured it out.
Just
He's
think.
just like,
Just think.
bro, like, look, yeah, what's up?
Because here's the thing.
Yeah,
If you have a kid as a teenager, by
yeah,
the time your kid is a teenager, you're only gonna be twice their
like,
age.
yeah, only twice, like 30, 20 type, or 30.
Like if you have a kid at 14 and your kid becomes 14, you're only 28.
Yeah,
You're still not that deep into a lifelong career, even if you even got the chance at a career,
yeah, if you did,
because you have to
that's
watch a
even possible.
kid and you have to hold down a job to take care of the kid. So it's just
Yeah,
like a lot of this becoming adult stuff is pay attention to what the fuck you do, because I know that niggas like us seem like fucking nerds. I
bro, they
don't
do nothing all day,
I
you
don't
know.
I don't see myself as a nerd. I don't look like a fucking nerd. But the thing is that like I have the mentality to not fall into categories that will fuck me over in life. Because I've had so many influences in my life from family, friends, growing up in areas.
Yeah,
And so my overall note, oh shit, yo motherfucker. And so my overall note for this episode is don't be fucking stupid. Don't be
don't be stupid.
stupid, but learn from
Just don't
people
be
who are
dumb.
stupid. Even if you think you're a dumbass now, learn from other
Yeah,
dumbasses so you can be somebody who's smart.
spit it, talk to him.
But that's the end of this episode, and we out this motherfucker.
We're gonna be seeing y'all. See y'all next episode. Yes, sir.